Hello. I made it. I made it to this moment. Happy Monday. Hello, guys. Hello, Peplum. Am I saying that right? Peplum and Hem. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'll turn up my volume a bit. Hello, guys. I've been kind of quiet because my kids are sleeping, but now that I'm here, I probably don't need to whisper. Hello. Let's see. Chris Denny. Yes, I said it right. Hi, Bailey. How are you guys? Welcome to Monday Night Live, Too Good to Toss. I love that name. Let's make a deal. Thanks for jumping on. I'm excited to be live with you guys. Pro 31 Finds. Finding Frocks. That was the Finding Frocks. Katrina came and visited us in Kansas City. She lives close at the bins. The Kansas City bins were amazing. I'm already planning my next trip. I'm serious. As soon as my husband tells me he can stay the day here, I'm waking up at 6. I'll be there by 9. I'll let you know, Katrina, when I'm there. I don't know if that's like too late of notice for you. I'll be there all day and I'm super, super excited. This has been a crazy Monday. How has your Monday been? I love this moment and I was looking forward to this moment, and there was almost a tiny moment when it didn't happen because my husband has had car problems on the road, and all day I've been looking forward to getting on and chatting with you guys about everything that's going on. And I gotta say, this is like me in my like side ponytail sheen. I just finished an Amazon FBA order that I've been meaning to get out forever. Had an eBay refund. Sad. That's like Monday, right? You have to go to the doctor on Monday. All these things happen. My husband's car breaks down on Monday. He's 3 hours away. So just say a prayer for him. Meanwhile, I'm a couple minutes late because I had an Amazon order sitting around here that I've been waiting to just find a couple more things to add to it. And today was the day to get it out the door, to get it together, to get the shipment together. So it's bundled, done, sitting at the door. I have to drop it. I liked when Amazon still worked with FedEx. Now I have to do UPS, which is whatever. Whatever. I can usually find a sitter for the kiddos pretty quick. Yes. I think it's best to go to the bins. Now, people are asking me questions about the bins like I'm an old pro. And I know an old pro reseller who does the bins is going to get slightly offended. So I should say, I'm not a bin pro. Give me like 2 more times and then I'll be a pro. I did enjoy myself immensely. I had the best time of my life there, probably. We met good people. We had good Chinese food, Vietnamese coffee. We met other poshers there. It really couldn't have been better. I should have taken an allergy pill before we went. Getting your ship together. That's Monday. That should be Monday, the logo of Monday. Get your ship together. I need to make a shirt. Has somebody made this shirt? Get your ship together. Hi, my Getting It place. So what are we talking about tonight? How have your sales been? Where are you selling the most? What are the questions? So if you saw my stories this morning, I haven't been really active this weekend because I've been traveling on my normal sites. And then this morning I woke up thinking I was doing an audio podcast interview. This is good for you to see me like this because I think people think I'm awesome and perfect. And I'm awesomely imperfect. So I'm like crusty eyes, bedhead, like, oh, this is a great time to do a podcast on the phone. Push the link and like dread, diarrhea cramps sets in. This is about to be a live freaking interview. My husband was actually still asleep back here and I like busted in like, if you don't get out now, you're going to be on this live interview. So he jumped out of bed. I brushed my hair, put on some makeup, washed my face, did the interview. It was really good. We talked about Facebook Marketplace. Hey, Joey. We talked about eBay. Anyways, I love Poshmark. It's my main bay. But eBay, Macari have definitely been kicking butt these days. How about you guys? Where are you selling? I would love to hear. Amazon, So my first couple shipments of Amazon I've sent in have almost completely sold out. I should say that I'm not sending in loads and loads of stuff. So I'm sending in more stuff tomorrow and still getting a feel. If you see my stories, I've posted a couple things that sold well for me quickly. That's good. Nothing terrible has happened yet. So what did I miss? If you are just jumping on, you have missed I need to get my ship together, which is my new Monday logo. You missed me thinking I was doing a podcast that was on the phone and it was actually live face to face for YouTube. How did I actually miss that? I was not paying any attention. That's how. My husband is broke down on the side of the road right now, 3 hours away. He wants me to get like a trailer tomorrow to hook up to my SUV and come and get him. And I am afraid because I don't drive well with a trailer I don't drive well with an SUV, let alone a trailer hooked up to my SUV. But let's just have good thoughts tonight. Do you offer free shipping on Mercari? I do. So people ask me all the time how I'm doing pricing. Poor Brandon. Thank you, Joey. I will relay that sympathy. How I'm doing pricing from Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and it's a hope and a prayer. But Poshmark, usually if somebody likes an item, I do send an offer to them, which is like $4.99 shipping and 10% off or whatever that deal is. So Mercari, I'm offering free shipping typically, but I'm only listing things that are £1 and under, lighter items, because the shipping over on Mercari is crazy. Now, this is a good side note. Maybe I've had too much coffee today. This is a good side note to say people are complaining a bit about Poshmark shipping because it's basically flat rate shipping. Nope, doesn't matter if you buy a thong or you buy a leopard coat that's £5. It's all $6.49 or whatever it is. Now it's $6.49 because it all evens out on the USPS side. Now if we complain too much and they start saying if it's under £1 it's $2, if it's over £3 it's like $15, like Mercari is doing right now. So I try not to complain about Poshmark shipping, and you shouldn't complain either, because they're really doing us a service by offering us the best deal across the board. Mercari shipping is out of control. Anything 3 to 5 pounds is what, like $9.90, $11, $12, depending on what avenue you're going with. So on Mercari, I'm offering free shipping, but I'm only listing things £1 and under, and I'm pricing up a bit. On eBay, most of the items I'm putting in a flat rate bubble mailer, so they're covering shipping, and I'm pricing things cheaper. So if you're just joining, here's how I'm pricing. Poshmark and eBay really look about the same. I don't know if there's a lag on your side with my internet. I don't know what's going on. Poshmark, if somebody likes an item and is not buying it outright, I am offering like a 10% discount and $4.99 shipping, whatever those two deals are. I usually send them an offer. And on eBay, I usually price a little bit lower, and most of the items I'm listing over there can fit in a flat rate bubble mailer. Mercari, I'm doing free shipping because I'm only listing things that are under £1, and I'm upping the price a bit to cover that. So you're going to have to go over that and listen to it again. And this all usually goes on YouTube too if there's not like too many glitches. What did I miss? Brandon's okay. So the tow truck came. I saw Joey. Joey's our family friend and we love him. Pulling our trailers are easy. Yeah, not for me. The tow truck said they'd be there in 2 hours. That was like at 8 o'clock. If I do get off really quick, it's because he's calling me, and I said only call me if you have problems. So like, what would I do? I don't know, but still, I have to get off the phone. I like Posh Shipping. I like Posh Shipping too, because if you're doing shipping on Mercari or eBay, it doesn't mean, and this is really important, especially if you are new to this whole process, you can't just go get a priority mail box like you can with Poshmark. So Poshmark is a great landing spot if you're new, because you can use any box around your house. You can use any red priority mail flat rate box. Mercari, I'm doing the flat rate. I have to use my own boxes for that. I'm not doing flat rate. I'm doing the £1 and under, and those boxes, I believe I'm usually doing my own like blue poly mailers, because I can't use priority mail. So you kind of have to be careful coming from Poshmark is what I'm saying if you want to ship on Mercari and eBay, because you can't just use the same boxes across the board. Now, back when I started, I did use the same boxes a couple of times because I didn't realize, and nothing bad ever happened, but I wouldn't really make that like something you're doing. Like, don't do that. Grab some boxes at the dollar store. Yes. Anyways, also I've been doing Amazon Fulfilled by Merchant. It's basically very similar to eBay. I find stuff and I list it and I sell it myself. And it's really the same. I would really encourage you to open an Amazon Fulfilled by Merchant account. It's a great way to step into the Amazon world without getting clobbered by monthly fees, by storage fees, having to ship stuff in all the time. But I'm actually making good money on my merchant account, probably competing with Fulfilled by Amazon. And when I started doing Fulfilled by Amazon, I started Fulfilled by Merchant and people told me it would be hard to keep up, and it is, but it is worth it because I'm making more money. That's all I'll say about that. I don't know if I'm just rambling, but I am talking to myself a little bit. So you guys need to give me more questions. Talk to me. Mr. Mom Vlog, how are you? Poshmark has been thumbs down, and then I decided to buy something to see what would happen, and I got 7 sales. eBay must have heard because they joined the party too. Yes, maybe I should buy something. Maybe I should do that. Everybody's going to go to Poshmark and start buying stuff now. Kills me the amount of work I have to put into Posh for a fourth of the sales I make on eBay. Yeah, eBay has been like keeping up with them, man. I really can't complain. There are like a lot of extra things with eBay, but money is money, right? I'm still doing stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and I would encourage you to list your stuff over there. There is a store downtown that's a local store, and I have tons of vintage Nintendo, and I'm going to go, I probably am not, I was going to try to drop it off to him tomorrow, but probably not with everything that's going on. Anyways, what am I missing? How are you guys? I want to turn this fan on because it's hot, but then it seems distracting. That's just a side note. I signed up for Amazon, but haven't done anything with it. Don't be scared of Amazon, especially Fulfilled by Merchant. You really don't have a lot to lose. Use the app, download the app, take it in the store and start scanning everything. The toilet cleaner that I listed in my stories is Fulfilled by Merchant because it's hazmat. I cannot send it in because I'm not approved to sell hazmat like Amazon Fulfilled. I can sell it myself. I've sold 4 bottles. I just heard a kid. I've sold 4 bottles and I made good money on that stuff. I've sold other stuff merchant too. So if you find stuff you can sell and make money, I would do it. How many items do you try to list a day? Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say on eBay or something. As many as I can. Usually 10 a day across every platform, and I usually try to do like 20-ish new on Poshmark and then start cross-listing those across all my other platforms. But there's usually a day or two where I fall behind. Like today, I don't have any new listings to put up, so I'll just relist old listings in my Poshmark closet, and then I'll grab listings from my Poshmark closet that aren't in Mercari and eBay and put those over. I love relisting. I would really encourage you. I'm doing it all on my laptop. I've gotten away from my phone because my thumbs hurt. I've sold a lot of stuff on Poshmark, and most of those listings I've done listing from my hands, like from my phone, and I don't know if I'm old or what's happening, but I gotta stop doing that. So I try to do everything from my computer now. Do you do all varieties of items for Amazon? Yep. I went to 4 stores today. This is why I look terrible, because it was 100 degrees here. Why? Isn't it fall? I did like 4 or 5 stores looking for Amazon stuff, and I went through every aisle. Things that I just thought this could be good, it was on sale or clearance, I would just scan it with the Amazon app, and then it will tell me then and there if I'm restricted. On the app, you can ask for approval and kind of get an idea pretty quick if you can or can't sell it. If you can sell it, it will tell you what you'll make, after it sells and all the fees, all that good stuff. Got first bad review today on a shipment, FBA and Amazon not removing it. Oh, no. I am scared about all that kind of stuff. I feel your pain. Hey, bad guy. So, that is all of that. Did I catch up all the questions? I keep reading. If you list 10 a day, it does something to the algorithms. Do you have a system for keeping track of where things are listed? My brain. No, I don't know. So I talked about Airtable in my stories, and it's the platform I use that tracks where everything is stored in my numbers, and it also comes with an app. There's a free, you can use it for free too. I have an upgraded version because I have lots of listings. But really, at the end of every night, I sit down and open all of my stores and kind of just start browsing through my sales on Poshmark and comparing to what I have on Mercari and eBay, making sure I don't have anything live across 3 stores that have been sold, if that makes any sense. And I have almost 100 listed on eBay, and I probably have over 100 listed on Mercari, and I have about 700 listed on Poshmark. So when I'm usually looking at what sold on Poshmark and comparing it to what's live on Mercari and eBay, because it's usually like 3 or 4 that's sold on the smaller platforms compared to a lot that's sold on Posh. And I just want to make sure I delete those, especially on eBay, because that's the reason I got kicked off of eBay last time, is things were selling and I didn't see them on eBay. So every night, and even during the day, if I have my laptop with me, I'll open it up and delete the listings right away. But yeah, that's the only way right now. I wish the List Perfectly program had that function. I wish there was a program available that would like scan your stores and make sure you didn't have, what am I saying? I don't know. So you asked a question. I was reading, if you list 10 a day, does it do something to that? I think listing anything a day is helpful to every platform. If you're talking about Instagram, if you're talking about Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, any of these platforms, if you want to grow in any way, you have to list every day. You have to be active every day. So that's what I do. If it's just a little bit, so like today, my day is winding down, but I still need to relist something just to keep all my closet fresh and active, to keep movement happening, because what happens is when we leave it for a couple days, all of our listings start like dwindling down to the pile because we're not doing anything with them. So it is important to list every day. I don't know if it has to be 10, but it has to be something. So if that's a good goal, 10 would be a great goal, but I know some people don't have 10 a day to list. But so I would say do something a day. Did I miss anything? Can't seem to get consistent sales on eBay despite listing consistently. Yeah, eBay is kind of its own beast, because I've heard this from a lot of people, and I had somebody on here, a guest, talking about eBay who's a huge power seller over there. And she was talking about how you're kind of gated on eBay until you earn their trust. I don't know. So if you're just starting out and growing, it can be a bit difficult. Or if you're listing and you're doing like free shipping on all your listings, and then you switch it up and start doing flat rate shipping or auction, all those things can, I don't know. I do think you're gated on the platform, though, until you get good reviews. I don't think you get as much exposure on eBay. That's why I do love Mercari and Poshmark, because I think people see you if they search for you. Yeah, and that's why I love sharing. I know people complain about sharing a lot. But if I want to make sales, I can just get on and share my closet. And on eBay and Mercari, there's no way to make sales. Other than, no way. I don't know of a way to make it happen. So I like that Poshmark has a share feature, because you can kind of like get it happening for you. So that would bring me to my next point is, I think in general, I've been thinking a lot about my business, and the biggest tip I could give you, and I said this in my stories, and I don't want to miss any questions. But I think the thing that I've been thinking about this weekend to share here, what has helped me the most in my business grow, make good connections, has been my sense of self-awareness, to realize what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and be able to make the changes I need to make. And it's difficult when I'm talking to people and you know when somebody doesn't have self-awareness and they're not willing to change, because every suggestion you give them, they're like, okay, I do that. I do that. I do that. I do that. And at some point you want to say, well, then this isn't for you, because if you're working for yourself, and this is especially a hustle game where you do have to keep up, you do have to be highly motivated, because you're getting up day after day after day to get on a list, to get on and share, to get out and source. If you're not self-aware, you can kind of sink your own ship, self-sabotage so quickly. And after doing this almost 2 years, next month, 2 years is next month, the lack of self-awareness sinks more ships than anything else. Because people can't figure out their own crap, and they're not open to suggestions. So my biggest piece of advice would say, figure it out. Stop being afraid and figure out why you're afraid. And people say all the time, I'm afraid to go to the bins. They're afraid what people will say about them if they hear they're thrifting, they hear they're hustling. And I think the bigger question of all of that is, why do you need their validation so much? And all these questions that boil down to, like, past the fear of going to the bins, past the fear of will people like you, figure all that crap out so you can actually do something with your life, right? But this self-awareness question is huge in your business, because if you're not self-aware, you will need to know, okay, I'm not good at this. I'm not a numbers person, but it turns out if I don't pay my taxes on this, I will go to jail. So that was a huge wake-up call after year one, and I wasn't keeping track of everything. I had to sit down, and that's why I talk about Airtable, because it was easy for me. Bringing those self-awareness things. So if you want help and you ask for help, you have to be open to listen. But the best self-awareness is just being honest with yourself. Honesty. Right? Honesty. I'm kind of sick of helping people that don't want honesty, and I'm not really talking about anybody in particular. If you're going to DM me after this. Anyways, that's my 2 cents about your business. If you want it to grow, be honest with yourself where you're at, where you know you'll need help, and figure out where that you can get that help. Probably will be a free resource here on Instagram or YouTube for the learning curve, which we all have and need. I'm on Amazon now. Yeah, that was a huge learning curve. So anyways, that is my tip for you in your reselling journey, in your life journey. Stop the BS. Get down to the real questions. Stop being afraid. Why is everybody so afraid of everything? Afraid of sushi, afraid of the bins, afraid of hustling. Stop. I'm going to smack you. I have everything listed on Poshmark except what is not allowed. I put a little E or M in my description to let you know where it is listed. Ooh, nice little hack. Are you using List Perfectly now? No, I'm not using them. I'm just way too cheap, Tammy. Does Vendu do that? I've never heard of Vendu. That's a new one. Hello, Leah. How is that little chubby baby? New to Instagram, how often should I post here? I would guess it depends on how often you have content, what you have to say, who your people are, all those things. Thanks for coming on, Leah. How are your babies? Hi, I'm Poshmark. How much do you like how I said hi, like somebody would say hi to me? Hi. Do you share other closets for sharing your own closets? Okay, here's what I'll say about sharing closets real quick. My ugly truth is I rarely share other closets. I just focus on self-sharing because I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate sharing my closet. It's so important. I'm not going to complain about it. I make sales every time I share my closet. So I do it because I'm watching a movie and I'm sitting down. Like there are worse ways to make money. But I don't like sharing my own closet. I'm not sharing anybody else's closet. It's so nice when people share my closet. Focus on your own closet. And at the end of the day, if you've done all your shares and you're happy, and you do want to share back the community, there's nothing wrong. I would focus on people's closets that you know, friends from Instagram and stuff like that. Remember your why you do this, want to do this, makes you aware and gives you motivation, motivating. Yes, I totally agree. Do you sell on a Relove or Etsy? I do not. I don't even know if I have anything that would go over there and sell very well. Maybe. I don't need another platform though, so don't. My biggest platform I am focusing on right now is Amazon. That is my only goal, is to get ungated in more platforms. And then as soon as I'm ungated in topicals, it's over. I say this now, and then one live I'm just going to be on here bawling because something terrible happened. But I do have lots of topicals waiting to send into Amazon. So, hi, New Creations 83. Thank you for joining. Bella, Boston, Posh. Everything is going on this week, guys. I'm trying, like, Amazon is going out. I'm trying to get all my other platforms up to like moving. What else? My kids have homecoming this week. They're all on floats. My husband and I are celebrating our 11th year anniversary. My son is celebrating a birthday. It's all happening. My husband's actually broke down on the side of the road right now, but you know, we're not going to complain. Are you passing out business cards at PoshFest? Yes, and I just made them last night. Actually, my husband made them. So I do have, we just reordered. I'm sorry if you have ordered anything from my closet in the past 3 months because I ran out of thank you cards. I don't like doing any of this stuff. This is my self-aware moment to you guys. I hate doing business cards. Just drop kick that crap into a box and get it out of my house. That would be me. That's not what I'm going to do. I put it in the poly bag and I have cute business thank you cards. I reordered those. Now I have really cute business cards for Poshmark, PoshFest, and they're so cute and I'm really excited about them. It's a good thing. Thank you, Bella Boston. It's a good thing I love coffee. Yeah, so I do have business cards. You have cards too. I did see that one year people brought other cute things with their business name, like measuring tape, with their business name. Anyways, I tried on my PoshFest outfit the other night for everybody, and Hattie, my little girl, stood up and said, "I'm so jealous. I have to go to my room." She's so jealous of my outfit. So I'm so excited to go. Like, total mom trip. I want to go to PoshFest, but I just am so excited to get away and do a trip like this. Never happens. Anyways, so that's that. I think that's my whole wrap up on Monday. If you guys have any topics you want to talk about, you can DM me and we'll chat about them. If you don't have any more questions, I'm going to jump off. And you don't have any idea what you're going to wear for PoshFest. I'm really sorry. I feel your pain though, because it took me a very long time to get to this moment. You have a first grader and a 1-year-old and a 2-week-old. And I just started my reselling journey, Thrift for Life. Congratulations. Welcome to the hustle. Welcome to the reselling community. You're going to do amazing. And your little first grader and 1-year-old and 2-week-old. Whoo, girl. You got your hands full, but I have 4 little ones too. You'll do just fine. Have a blessed and wonderful evening. Back at you. I'm procrastinating. I'm figuring out my clothes for PoshFest to pressure. So I have a black jumpsuit for a party. I have jeans and a t-shirt that I would really wear to everything. And then I have some more stuff, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Anyways, I think I'm done. I gotta go. So have a good night. Thanks for jumping on. As always, I love talking to you guys and just connecting to other people who like to talk about reselling. Really. I'll be on next Monday night. I hope my husband gets off the side of the road and we're all together as a happy family. Have a great week. Saturday, the podcast I was a guest on today will be live. The link will be in my Linktree. If you're interested in Airtable, the link is in the Linktree. Thanks for getting on, guys. Have a great week.